I see owners continuing to make this mistake to sell their business. So I've spent the last 20 years selling over $100 million worth of businesses here in New Zealand. And this is how you don't make that mistake. And it's free. Yes, free. No strings attached, no hidden by this, no nothing like that. Just free, just for you. So business owners think it's just about finding a buyer for their business. Well, it is, but it's not that simple. It's a little more complicated than this. Get this bit wrong and you lose money. You leave dollars on the table, you lose the momentum, you lose the sale, and well, you just don't end up with a great result. Buyers should see your business and want to own it. See your business and know it stands out above the rest. See your business and go, hey, that's the one I want to own. That's going to be my new business. But how do you do that? Well, this is how. This is how, and it's free. What's free? Well, I'll get to that just a little bit later on in the video. So many business owners I talk to, they start prepping their business for sale when they decide to sell. Now it sounds logical, but it's just wrong. You need to do it before that. You need to get your prep in line before you go to market, not while you're doing the process. So if you do it then, you're under pressure, and that's backwards. You need to not be under pressure when you sell, but make that process flow smoothly, flow well, and get the result that, well, you deserve to get. If you're fixing problems instead of displaying the strengths of the business, well, buyers, they see that, and what happens? They walk. You don't prepare to sell. You prepare to sell before you go to market so you can sell well. Besides, if your business is prepared well, you might decide that it's actually a great business and you don't want to sell it. I mean, why sell something that's running really well, really efficient, and is super attractive in the market? You may want to keep it. Now, I've seen that more often than perhaps what you think. I've seen sellers come to me and I've gone, look, this is how we prepare it. Let's take a bit of time to do that. At the end of that process, they've gone, hey, this is a great business. I'm going to hang on to it for a while longer. Yes, does me out of a sale, but the owners get the business that they want, the business that they want, the business they deserve. Just remember, when a buyer looks at your business, they're not asking, is this a good business? What they're really asking is, how risky is this business for me as a buyer? If I buy this business, will I get what the owner got? What's my risk profile of failure? And that to them makes it a good business. So if you look at it from a buyer's point of view, risk, doubt, uncertainty. In a buyer's mind, that all adds up to, yes, I want to buy the business, but I'm not going to pay that price for it. I want a discount for it. Buyers have to see themselves in your business being successful and going forward. That's how you need to prepare your business. But how do you do that? Buyers don't pay for potential. They pay for certainty. They don't pay for what the business might do or could do. They certainly don't care what the business did 5 or 6 years ago. What they care about is what the business is doing now and what the business will do for them in the next 1, 2, 3 or 5 years' time. And that's how you need to prepare your business. Most value on the sale price isn't lost in one big chunk. It sort of dribbles out over time. Buyers look at the business and they see a problem. Price chip. They look at the business, they see everything invested in the owner, price chip. They look at it, they see one client, one employee, and all that risk surrounding those, price chip. So what do you do about that? So if you're talking to a buyer and you say, well, we can sort that out later, that means a discount. The buyer will understand, that means a discount. Oh no, that's nothing that you should worry about now, that means a discount. All of that price chipping away, which means you don't get full value for your business when you sell. A few of those in a row and they add up to, well, a lot of money. So what actually drives value? Simple to understand business, a business that a buyer can look at from the outside, see the owner in there, see themselves in the business and see themselves running that business successfully. It's an old truism, but no buyer ever buys a business off someone if they sit there and they look at the seller and they think, that seller's smarter than me. They won't buy the business. So if they look at the seller and they go, I'm smarter than the seller, then you're halfway there. That means the business is smart, not the seller. And the buyer will then look at the business and go, well, it's a smart business, it's operating well, I can do that. Then you're winning, no price chip, no discount. But how do you do that? Well, you make your business simple, predictable, transferable, because those businesses, one, sell fast, and two, generally sell for a higher price. So when this is done properly, buyers lean in, they want to buy, banks want to fund it. There's competition in the market and you get the best price. Simple as that. Because if you stop defending the business, and by definition defending the price of the business, you'll get a better result. It's logical, isn't it? So all that preparation goes to stop defending the business and help promoting the business and obviously supporting the price. And now for the free stuff. Well, I've put together a simple downloadable guide for you to prepare your business. It hits the key points you need to look at, the key points that buyers will want to know, all of it which prepares your business for sale and means you're not defending the business or defending the price. Good preparation doesn't just defend the price. It reduces time on the market. It makes due diligence a breeze and gives you so much more control over the outcome, so much more control over the entire sales process. No fluff, no jargon, just a simple 10-page preparation guide to help you get the best result. Download it now, link is in the description. No strings, just free. Help yourself. So if you are even thinking about selling, prepare early. Owners who prepare early get a better result at the end, less stress, maximize value. What more could you want? So I've learned over the years that selling a business isn't just about spreadsheets and getting the spreadsheets right. There's a whole lot more to it than that. So what are the 5 biggest mistakes sellers make? Check that video out up there. I'll see you over there. Thanks for watching. Cheerio.